So hello YouTube world, this is the full fat version of the painting that I did for the three-way collaboration between Gail from Life and Splatters and Cathleen from Cons Creations. I got to choose the colours and I used copper there from Dough Craft at the top with another copper thrown in that was left over, forgive me, can't remember, antique gold. In between the antique gold and the pinky colour is a tan, a very light tan from Dough Crafts. Then I've used a couple of colour shift paints, can't remember, sorry, they're leftovers, that pinky there. Different shades of teal, which I've lightened and darkened, golden teal, golden fluid that is. Just thrown in some more gold there, and I start off my balloon rolls. I've sped this up because this is a long video. And I go straight in with balloon rolls. Don't normally do that actually, I normally do that towards the end after I've swiped. So here we go with a damp paper towel. I've got a lot of paint. Oh, I just forgot my pearl there. Put some pearl in at the last minute. Maybe that was a bit of a mistake. And you can see I swipe. Now, maybe that copper was a bit too thick. Sometimes you can find that metallic colours take an awful lot more liquid, an awful lot more water, whatever you use to thin your paints down, than other colours. So I obviously didn't thin it down enough, but it's okay for the balloon rolls. So really looking at this thinking, don't like it. It certainly doesn't look like a secret garden, although there's lots of colours underneath that pearl. So I go in with dark turquoise green. It's a mix of teal and black and whatever else I've thrown in there. There goes the tinted teal with white, there goes gold. So I start playing around with my palette knife, which I don't know why I did this. I thought I'd just see what happens. And sometimes it's good to experiment and you just throw caution to the wind, not be so careful, but just jump in with both feet. Just, you know, go with it, go with the flow, see what happens. You can always carry on and get it to where you're happy with. And I do really don't like these long, I don't know what even to call them. I just decide that they really do have to go. Even tilting doesn't make a difference. There's too much going on. So this is where I basically start again. I've got a lot of paint on the canvas, so I don't want to add too much more, but I want to add more depth. So I'm adding some of the dark forest green, that is from Dough Craft. Maybe with a little bit of teal thrown in there too. This is the antique gold. Back in with the teal, tinted teal I think, so I've just added white. Damp paper towel. And swipe over all that nonsense. So at this stage, I'm just thinking about what to do while the swipes do their thing really, and you do have to almost walk away and leave it for a while to see how it develops. And sometimes I have the habit of just jumping in far too fast. So just taking the palette knife just through the colours, again to create some movement so it's not so static. And you kind of lay the palette knife flat. You can't afford to be too timid about it. So that's my pearl, and I'm going to start creating some flowers with blue kisses just along the top line there, just to start to break it up. That's my leftover colour shift paint, obviously got none left, but even a little bit helps. Bit of gold. So I've done my flowers. I'm just dragging a stick through the cells just to create those petal effects. It's quite an effective thing to do actually, because you get that wild garden, like a wild meadow effect. Splitting the cells. And you could go and do this, get carried away and do it for hours. So, welcome back. If you can hear the rain, it's just because we've had a major storm here in the UK, which is very unusual. But the flat roof on my studio is very loud. So, this has been a labour of love. You can see that it is quite vastly different to what you've just been watching. That whole dark area of dark blue, greeny, turquoise there has appeared with lots of enhancements. I don't like the word embellishment. I just don't like it. So really working with the patterns that the paint threw up at me, really. The flowers really stand out and really pop against that dark background, but just zoom out. There we go. So there was a natural divide, if I could just show you, right across here in the painting, which I decided just to really darken so the flowers would stand out, and we really had a wild garden effect down here. Love the colours, love what's going on. So overall, really pleased with this painting. I think a lot of my paintings now are going on a pile to be finished off with a brush, which, you know, that's fine by me. It is, after all, how I started. So yeah, I hope you like it. Thanks for watching.